Welcome to another episode of Mach Fishing. In this episode, I will take you on my last successful crabbing trip for big fall crabs for 2020. We would crab the Chesapeake Bay, where the mouths of two rivers would merge, and then we would turn our attention up into one of those rivers to try to locate those big and full fall crabs. It would be a relatively warm day for November, so warm that we would be treated to the view of a moving dense fog bank at the end of this video. Once again, we would be crabbing the incoming tide. High tide would be at 1:26 p.m. with low tide early this morning. All right, this is November 6th. We're out on the western shore at the mouth of a river trying to find some late fall crabs. I'm with Eric and he's deploying his line right now. And we're in about 14 feet of water. Probably going to about 12.
57 degrees.
Yep, there he is. 57 degrees right now the water temperature is. And there's the sun.
The air temperature is probably 57 too.
Yeah. Yep. First line is out. We have two 600-foot lines. Okay, we went to another river, went into a river to deploy our line in about 13.5 feet of water, where we had some minor success last week. So we'll see how it goes this time. So we're gonna move our lines within which body of water is the most productive. It's very calm out here, barely any wind. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Water's 55.7.
Yep.
12.
Yep, there's another kayaker out here, crabber. He's been out here every time we've been out here on this river. Be our first run of the day. There we go.
Looks pretty good.
See what happens. Waiting for the chain. Wait for it. There goes the chain. It's steep. It's deep here. And so far, no crabs yet. The plan is, if there are no crabs, we're not going to beat ourselves up. We're just going to call it a day. We only put one line out right now, just to see what'll happen. The line was soaking for maybe 6 minutes. Yeah, it was the skin on the chicken. There's one crab. Our first crab, not a keeper. Female. Okay, so that's a couple crabs in 14 feet. There's one. That might be a keeper. You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
A lot of boats going out today for rockfish. Okay, more than halfway. Here's one. Looks like a female again. There's one. First big one of the day. One keeper on the line towards the deepest part of the line. Chain should be coming. There it is. Okay. One keeper. Okay, here we go. We got a crab. Oh, he's trying to jump off. You got him. Looks small, too small, but still, it was a crab. This is the first run in the other river in the 13.5 feet of water. A lot of leaves from the fall. A lot of trees dropping off their leaves.
I'm seeing the silk coming off of the bait, so you know that they're hitting the bottom.
Okay. This is more of an exploratory crabbing trip. Okay, we're back at the first line. Gonna make a second run on the first line. So far we only caught one big crab and that's it in terms of keepers.
It's probably soaked, what, a half hour?
Yeah, it soaked a good time, so if there's nothing on this line, we pull it in. All right, this is the good thing about the bullet floats. You know which side your line is on. Waiting for the chain. And there's the baited line, and let's see if there'll be anything on here. So far, nothing. Not a good sign after such a long soak. Oh, there's one. Keeper. So we got two crabs now off of this line between the two runs. See if we can get two more. If not, we'll be having crabs for appetizers tonight. Nope. Okay. That's it. Just the one crab. One old one arm. Alright, we're gonna pull this line in. In a river, we're doing much better. We've already got probably close to 1/4 of a bushel. And we got two lines out not far from each other in 12 to 13.5 feet. There's a crab. Got some small crabs. There's a lot of small crabs around. Oh, there's one. There's a lot of small crabs. Yeah. There's another one. So the babies are going to try to eat our bait. I could see that. That wasn't even worth throwing in, but there's Junior.
You look bigger than the other ones.
Our goal is to get at least 4 keeper crabs per line, or 8 crabs per circuit. At least for this time of year. There's one. Yep, saw when that line went down.
He almost snuck out.
Yep, and there's another one coming. Get him?
No.
Ah, darn.
I think he was small.
He looked good. There's another one. He jumped off. He looked small. So they're seeing us because the water is fairly clear. We can see almost 2.5 feet down. And they can see 2.5 feet up. There's another one. Got probably 2 keepers in the bunch.
Just need to pick up 2 more.
Yep. It could be 3 keepers. We could have one that squeaked in, but we need a minimum another crab here. There's one. Oh, he jumped. Saw him. Typically, we find the ones that are light or small seem to be the ones to be the first to jump. The big ones seem to be brave, so they hang on to the line longer. Well, looks like we're coming close to the chain, or there's something on the line before the chain. Let's see what we got. Eric is ready just in case. Nope, just the chain. See what we got. Barely made 5 1/4. I know he didn't make it. Yeah.
Guessing he makes it.
Nope.
Oh.
He was only a 5-inch crab. There's a 6-inch. All right, so we're short on that run.
Where we get to? An undisclosed location.
Yeah, come on, get a crab for the camera. Go catch one. All right, this is another location still in the same river. We're trying in about 11 to 12 feet of water. It was low tide and slack tide, so the crabs had shut down for a little while, so we decided to move one line, and the least productive line, and try to explore and discover a new crabbing ground. So far, no crabs.
Discouraging.
So far, the one upriver was the best so far. But who knows? It could be a matter of soaking.
Yeah.
And the tide. Yeah, it wasn't doing good up there. It's probably not going to do good here until the tide starts moving. The water's 57 degrees, so the crabs are definitely moving very slow. One right off the bat.
I'm telling you, those were the toughest.
Yep.
That and the last one.
Yeah, the first and the last. All right, so we got one on this line right off the bat that was soaking. The other line that we moved got 0 crabs near the mouth of the river. Starting to warm up. It's going to be about 70 degrees today. There's one.
Nice.
Keeper. So we got 2 keepers so far. We'd like to get 2 more. There's one. Oh, he's jumping. You got him, I think. Oh, you just missed him.
Just missed it.
You need to go a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
Like 6 inches, you would have had him. Oh. Just 2 on that run. Feisty guy.
Small tooth.
The small one.
Yeah.
Well, at least there's something there.
Yeah, they're there. They're here at least, huh?
Yep.
Look at that. Why do they be so small now? It should be all jumbos now at the end of the season.
Look at that fog that's coming off the water right onto the shoreline. Looks like something from a horror movie. Now we're gonna check this line. We pulled one line in. This is the second line that's out. If there's nothing on this line, we're pulling it up and calling it quits for the day.
We got a real bad start on it, but we're all right.
That fog's still coming in towards that shoreline. Looks almost like smoke, but I guess it's fog.
Big triangle.
Yeah. That's right. That's a horror movie name. The horror movie name was called The Fog. And 2 versions of it. Thinning out a little bit over there. Looks like another piece from rolling in.
Look at that nice canal. Our fix.
Almost to the end. I guess this will be a wrap.
Yeah.
Unless you get like 4 or 5 on the end.
That's an uncontested loss.
Coming to the chain. Chain. Well, that's a wrap. For a tough day, at least we were able to go home with 40 crabs apiece. It's neat how it's going through the trees.
Yeah, I know, isn't it?
That's kind of cool.
Remember, if you like this video, don't forget to press the subscribe button and press the notification bell so you will be alerted to when I have new videos. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you for watching, and until next time, be sure to check out my other videos.